It is the Thursday.
Thirsty.
Oh,
Thursday.
very
Stop.
thirsty. This whiskey ain't bad.
What you got?
Smoky.
Well, I asked you
What
what
is
you
it?
got.
Whiskey.
Sit down.
Put it in your mouth and try it.
You say shit's good all the time, and that shit is questionable.
Are you sure
Well,
this
look-
water's sanitary? Well,
Look
it's
at the people I hang
questionable
out
to
with.
me.
What the hell's in it?
Water and
Just
whiskey?
Just whiskey.
No, I watched them put
Oh,
water in
water.
it.
Sweet.
They do.
Yeah. Well, we know. Did you like it?
Why are you
Before he
pouring,
takes a
Happy?
sip, just so we know.
Oh, what do you have?
We gotta keep it.
It's okay. It's, it's different.
Whoa. That's a typical Luke answer.
Uh, well, it just doesn't.
It's not float. You're
You're
not
falling
enough
over.
to pull you away from the phone. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Explain again.
They're pretty good.
I can drink that.
I mean,
Maybe the mixing water wasn't so.
oh, fucking full of pool water, you mean? Well, that's just where we live.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see where they posted something about, like, somebody posted, are we still in a bird ban or a boil ban? And one of the city workers posted no. And I said, no, it's just like drinking water out of the pool, though. So,
Right? If it makes your eyes burn, you'll know
yeah,
what to say.
we can't get the chlorine
Right,
quite
no.
right. But, you know, whatever.
No, Rhea.
So,
Okay.
okay.
You took a
Go
shower.
get your
it smells
sister.
like a pool.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Fuck.
You got showered?
Well, once a week, I'm allowed to take a shower.
Try to do something here and there, you know.
Just once a week.
Usually wait till it rains and then I'll stand on the side of St. Louis, you know, where all the
Oh.
water gathers and
Just
yeah.
quick, hurry! There's a car coming.
Oh, I dropped the soap! Oh no! Now I posed this question to you the other day. Would you turn me in if I killed a fella?
No,
No.
you know that answer.
Well, I agree. I
I'm
would.
gonna ask you if I need to bring a shovel or a backhoe.
A backhoe? Is that French?
Yes.
I think it is. I think her lips are glued shut. Look at that. Gravy. Order a ton of that candy.
Wow.
Luke is
on fire
feeling it today.
Oh. Ow. What are you eating over there?
Freeze dried Jolly Ranchers.
Freeze dried. We got to figure out why they. This is like candy beef jerky. It looks like.
This
Or chips.
is
What kind
roll
of?
up.
So we need cowboy candy, cowboy jelly
Mm.
to eat with those. I wonder why the freeze dried blows up like that. I freeze dried my nuts.
Make them look bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for roll up.
Fruit roll up. So like two dudes in a sleeping bag. What are you talking about?
Okay.
That's a sausage roll.
It's a fruit roll up.
So, we were talking about this before we hit play. $5 million to spend the night with your ex.
Spend the night. Define. Spend the night.
Same room. A
You would have
small
to
room.
both be alive when we wake up in the morning?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
Could you do it?
No. I wouldn't come out alive.
You wouldn't?
No.
You'd be dead?
One of us would be dead.
Could
For
you?
fun.
And I'm
Bill?
little.
For $5 million, you could split it with the other person, like 2.5. Listen, I know we don't get along, but
You stay in that corner, I'll stay in mine.
2.5. You know, or only tell them you're getting 2, and you just give them one. You know,
And then when you get out, fuck him.
a millie's pretty good. You know,
Could you?
If I got to pick the ex.
No, your most recent one.
No. No. No.
You see her like every week.
It's not my most recent. I've had other exploits. Thank you very much.
I don't know if you know this, but Luke was once upon a time known as.
Oh, I know what.
Oh, great. That's not good.
He had a fire hose he had to take all over town.
Crystal's-
Johnny Ranger.
Crystal says girls come up to her all the time at the bar and tell her things. I'm like, well, they're full of shit because I don't remember none of that.
I would never, but can we?
Edward.
No, I'm serious.
Thank you very
There's-
much.
Unless there's like an entire decade of my life that's like,
That is possible.
It's okay. It's okay.
I remember when he had that Ford Ranger,
ooh,
the red one, the reddish colored
oh,
one.
yeah.
You were a little different breed back then.
Oh, sit in the mouth.
That's true.
You were a little.
Raucous.
I remember you out at the old
Please don't
Stabbing
joke on
Cabin
that.
party.
I don't want him to dig in there with his dirty finger. Get it out. Or spit enough to make it dissolve.
I think I said
I
that
got
for
There you
later.
go.
I gotta save that for later.
Okay, I feel better now.
I'm not wasting my whiskeys.
I know you wouldn't. You let me die.
She's choking on ice. It's gonna melt.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it's good. Just give it a minute.
Do you want a nerd cluster?
It'll be-
Try one of
Is that a
those.
Star Trek convention? That's the best Star Trek convention I've ever had. A nerd cluster. Oh! That's redonkulous.
Mm. I want one of these machines, but they're expensive.
I want to hollow one of those out.
What does the machine do?
This?
Is there
Freeze dry?
heat involved?
No.
What?
No.
Oh, that's freeze dried as well?
Yes.
And there's
I don't know how it freezes.
freeze dried nerds.
Everybody says freeze dried. What is the actual thing that happens?
It dries out and expands into
How?
a puffy ball. Because it sucks all the moisture out of it. And goes.
You know,
So there's
you know,
heat
you,
involved.
you know how you take dry ice and put it in a
Yeah.
pop bottle? And then it builds up the tension?
That's building pressure. That's the opposite of what she's saying.
Oh my god.
I
I'll
don't
just
know the
look at the
process.
video.
That's what I'm
But
asking.
if you're freeze drying stuff,
Everybody says freeze dried, but I think. I bet if you threw a Jolly Rancher in the microwave,
that's an
it's not
entire nerd. It's one nerd. Freeze dried?
It's a nerd candy corn.
Oh. Candy corn is one of my favorites. And nerds is one of my favorites too.
War.
Freeze dryers use extremely cold temperatures,
Cold
negative 40
temperatures.
degrees Fahrenheit, in a vacuum to remove 99% of the
In a
moisture.
vacuum.
That's what I said. It goes and sucks all the moisture out.
So I'll just have my ex
Bro.
come over. Extremely dry and cold.
In a
It could
vacuum.
suck.
Yeah.
Starting off Harley.
I wonder if I can just throw nerds at her.
You can do milk,
Probably could.
strawberries, eggs,
Love you.
potatoes.
We're gonna be filthy rich.
Oh yes. We're gonna make $1 million off of this.
$1 million.
Like the Harvest Right medium freeze dryer is $45.
Oh my god.
The big
Thank
one,
God it's out of our
Price
financial price
the
range.
big one at Shields is $3,000.
Well, how much can you do for the $45 one at a time?
You're gonna make it cold.
And then you make enough to. These are $5 a pop. What's that, like 8 candies? So it goes from that much to.
So the dimensions.
I mean, $5
on the
also
small
includes
one,
the stickers
Yes.
and the
container.
So the
Dilly
small
Hooser.
one is 212 pounds.
At a time.
No, that's like the total weight. The overall product dimensions.
Okay.
God,
So for $45,
so $45, I get a 212 pounder. call her.
Here,
I
the
miss her
medium
so
freeze dryer will freeze dry 1,450 pounds of fresh food per year. 7
Per
to
year.
10 pounds per batch.
17,
10.
7 to 10 pounds
7
per
to
batch.
10. That's not. Is that pre or post? I guess it'd weigh the same, but.
Would it though if they're taking all the moisture out?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, if you're taking moisture out, no, it wouldn't weigh the same.
But okay, so how quick does that machine recover? Because like I don't sleep.
What? Why the?
Like
Are there any other uses for it besides making
oh
Candy?
yeah,
You can do
explodable
fruit,
candy?
yeah, fruit.
eggs. You can do like a whole meal. Like you can do a soup and freeze dry it.
And then you just add water to it.
So I can make nasty stuff.
Yes.
I like to do like strawberries and apples and mangoes.
We could do
pineapples.
end of the world preparations.
Candies.
Right. So I can freeze dry a 55-gallon drum full of beans.
You can do
Yes.
pickles.
Right, and store them in my basement just in case, you know,
Okay.
Y 2.5 happens.
Yes.
That was a thing back in the 2000s where
She wasn't
everyone
born
thought
yet.
that I know.
I was born in 99, fucker.
Fucking great.
She wasn't out the womb yet.
Everybody thought shit was going to go down because computers couldn't turn over from 99 to 2000.
They did.
See, I don't even understand the logic behind that. It's designed to roll over
It's a computer.
no matter what. So
It's
why
a
wouldn't it roll over?
I don't know.
It knows
Because
to-
everybody thought something was going to happen. The Simpsons even did an episode.
You told it how to freaking.
It
It
did.
can calculate all that stuff. A computer can, but it can't.
It can't go past
It
9.
can't go 99 to 2000.
Do you say
Rhea.
calculate?
Calculate. Yes, I did.
Is that a word?
It is now.
Yes. If you dump a lot of calcium on some stuff while you're talking about it, yes,
It'll calculate.
it'll calculate.
Yeah. Calculate.
Ed, what are you playing a game?
Yes.
Just looking at interactive porn. It's
Oh,
a new
wow.
thing. It's interactive.
Not fun, but
She keeps putting her bra back on and you
He's
gotta take
losing
it
the
off.
puzzle.
God damn it, man.
I'm not fast enough.
Just give me a nipple.
They had freeze dried milk duds.
Yeah.
Them are pretty good.
What about pudding pops? Can you freeze dry a pudding pop?
Oh,
They did the caramel apple suckers.
Can you just say pudding
Those
pop?
are already
one
pretty
time?
small already.
Come on.
I don't like them.
Like Jolly Ranchers aren't this big and they get huge.
That's a little rectangle.
Yeah.
Jolly
You
Rancher.
just lay them out, and those are Nerd clusters.
So you
like,
mean tell me a square thing will fit in a round hole?
yes.
Well, Jay.
And you no, these aren't very big. They aren't that big when you buy them.
My
Like
God.
wide, and they get like this.
I'm gonna find me the next
There you
triangle
go, find your
candy I
sister.
can. We're gonna see what happens.
Go find
No.
your sister.
Maybe that's how they do
What
it.
else can we freeze dry to make bigger?
Not your balls.
What about half a ball? What if you only have half a ball?
Will it go to a full one?
Right. Can I get my nuts back?
If that's
Do I have to pay for the whole machine because now it's tainted? Because I put my balls
Let's
on
take
it.
it back. It didn't work. What is that stuck in there? I don't know. It came out of there like that, so I was kind of weirded out.
What if you could ice jizz?
Ew.
How big would a sperm get? If
I'm not buying one now. I'm scared too. I'm scared what I'll come home to.
Your concerns are well founded.
Thank God we never get a day off together. Otherwise,
right.
shit. What can we freeze dry something to do? We could make that a whole fucking.
Oh
Well,
Will it freeze
We-
dry?
yeah, we could get some little lab coats.
Today,
We're going to do it in a little experiment.
as I'm looking over my shoulder. Don't tell her.
It'll be fine. She'll never know.
Exactly.
You want your Chuck Norris joke now?
Ooh, hit me.
Do you know Chuck Norris and Superman got into a fight and the loser had to wear his underwear on the outside of his clothes?
Yes. I saw the Flash. I saw the Flash movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna say
I
no.
saw the Flash movie.
Did you stay awake through the whole entire?
I actually did. I did.
What?
Well, no, I didn't. I think I nodded off maybe once or twice, but first half was kind of.
You slept during Flash, but you stayed awake during Barbie.
Well, who doesn't want to come on Barbie?
Margot Robbie?
How can you sleep on that?
The men were actually winning at the end of that
I can't even bring myself to watch it.
because I was going to watch Oppenheimer after that.
I think it's dead.
Is that good?
Oh, well, Oppenheimer was great. There was way more boobies in Oppenheimer than Barbie.
Oh, I know what we're gonna go see.
Way more. Like oodles.
Oodles. Oodles.
Plus, it's got that Cillian Murphy guy. He's pretty all right.
Yeah. Okay.
I just kind of want to read.
It's not historically accurate.
But
He never reneged on his choice to do the whole thing. They made it seem like he was, had regrets about it. And
well, he regretted he should have added a comma or two.
well, maybe.
I've been looking for her this whole fucking time, and she's under your goddamn chair.
Oh shit! I thought she was down there because
I did too, because Maverick keeps fucking going down there.
So
She's
But,
like,
you know,
and it's fake.
literary license and all that. So
now,
My body hurts.
so
wait till you get to my age,
No,
sweetie.
every time we ate that steak, and I have hurt since then. Since Sunday, I've been.
I guess
miserable.
we're not putting you on the Jordan Peterson diet. Whole steak all the time.
question for you: what is your ideal hair length for a girl? Like that when you see it, just like
Ew. Well, I would say Crystal's is a little bit longer than her shoulders, so there's your answer.
Oh, let's go with safety there. I think it depends on the person. Because I don't.
What are you doing?
Hair doesn't. It's
Get
not
you
the.
going?
No, it's not.
You can't
It doesn't
have
really.
candy.
It has to fit the
Not today.
personality, maybe. I don't know.
that's a safe.
I've
answer.
seen some. I've seen long-haired things that I liked
Things.
and short-haired things that I liked.
Yeah.
Can I help you with my candy over here, sir?
There's not a. I don't have a
Dead?
definite set. You have like an eye color. You have a whole thing that you need to go after. Like if you were to build an avatar in the computer game somewhere.
How many have you built?
Well,
Soon to become.
like I said, I don't
I've
really
got 47 computers at home.
have a,
Do you have an ideal hair length?
on the head or on the.
Actually, Luke doesn't care as long as it smells like Trisha's.
Ooh, that's. She got me there. Yeah. Very Biden-esque on that. On the snipper.
You use Head and Shoulders?
Yeah.
Coconut?
I just love how it makes them feel uncomfortable. It just makes.
You use Jergens?
I'm gonna later.
Oh my god.
So I think mine is like nipple length.
Really?
Yes.
Like stick out or
Well, just like the hair just.
oh, good. I thought I was talking about
Yeah.
the hair. Okay,
You're
I
dirty.
thought you
You're
were
dirty. You went way dirty.
talking about-
It's so cold in here. I can tell.
Oh.
Luke. You're
You
my
mind if we
weight.
play ring toss on them babies?
Exactly. But if you get too long though, and she doesn't have it put up, you'd end up pulling her.
There's rules for that.
Yeah. She'd lay on her hair and then you know,
Sure.
her
That's
head
why there's
gets
rules for that.
stuck.
It's her fault.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying. Okay. Sundress or leggings?
Short or long? Dress. That's the real
Sundress
question.
or leggings?
A short sundress or a long sundress?
I'm not sure there's a correct answer to that one. Because sundress is always
Panties? No panties.
Oh,
See, I'm weird about that because
What
sometimes I want to see it.
you're right. There has to. You gotta leave something to the imagination.
Well, no. Sometimes if they're in that sundress and you're over at their mom and dad's house for a little barbecue, you want to go outside, just pull that baby to the side and
yeah,
give her the old barbecue where you
Yeah,
rub
but
your meat on her grill.
you're rubbing that shit against the fucking.
You gotta hold it.
No. Fancy panties, regular cotton.
Depends on the situation.
What are fancy panties?
Like,
Lace panties?
Yeah, anything that's
Okay.
not
I
regular.
don't know.
Regular.
well, what kind of fancy panties do you wear, old son?
I don't wear fancy
Anything that's embellished. That's not like, you know,
So okay, so like, if a
And
girl,
thongs or
panties might already have an accent.
high arcs or what.
That's where I went.
Dang. So like if girls put on like a pair of your boxers and like a t-shirt and lounge around all day.
No.
Never in my life have I put on your boxers.
No.
White cotton panties,
Ooh.
heels of whatever kind,
Mm.
white dress shirt, button down, ball cap, pearl necklace,
Is Crystal watching?
unbuttoned to about, you know, where I can see inside but not the whole thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the heels are optional.
Mm.
Ball cap must be forward,
Ooh, not backwards.
not backwards. No.
But then she won't be able to get down on it.
Yes, you
Huh.
Which,
Okay.
that's like the epicness right there.
Yeah.
White. It's the white man shirt, long sleeves with rolled up a little bit,
Ooh, 3/4
whatever.
3/4 roll.
Sure. Yeah.
Get weird. Everybody's got their thing. Then
Yeah.
I was
go ahead.
okay.
We know
I
what
was
his
like,
thing is.
Redheads.
Well, that's
I wasn't gonna go there.
that's a plus. Now on a redhead, do you want to see the red above and below?
Yes. Or doesn't count. I'm gonna call you a faker.
You didn't call me a faker.
It's not.
He didn't tell you anything because his face was buried and stuff. You couldn't hear what he was saying.
Liar! So, I don't know.
Because his lingerie that
No,
fantastic.
I mean,
because the first thing you want to do is
rip it off,
rip it off.
and then it. Oh, that shit's expensive.
Yeah. So, I mean, I grant you crotchless stuff is, you know, the best of both worlds, but
Now, if you
still you're rubbing up against all the lace and all that shit.
so
like,
say you come home to her just like
and I've got all her shit on, and she's like, what the oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry, go ahead with your shit.
you come home to her just like in lingerie.
Decked out, yeah.
Yeah, but not to like go to bed and you're like she'd be like I'm gonna go slip into something more comfortable, and then she comes out and like is that really that comfortable? Like
I think I'm gonna say this out loud. I think they like it because of how it makes us react.
ooh.
Not so much as how it makes them feel. That is a
I don't put
portion.
that shit on for myself.
I think it is a portion of it for some people, but it's more of to get a reaction from
You.
the spouse
Yeah.
or whoever, and that's what I think.
How do you react? Baby.
I think that'll look good wadded up in the corner. That'll look great.
Why'd you even put clothes on?
Yeah.
Just get this.
It's fun. I mean, like,
Hell yeah.
but if you're gonna put it on, I don't want you to not have it on for a while. I want you to enjoy the being on. So
Yeah.
play the nurse. If you're gonna have the nurse thing on, let's do the nurse thing.
Head nurse.
Maybe.
Oh.
I'm not saying drag it out for whatever, but you know,
Yeah, right. Go to your kennel.
I think I enjoy a little more foreplay than.
Yeah. The building. Okay. All right. Next subject that since we're not for kids.
Tim. Oh,
Have we ever been for kids?
Okay.
never.
We're gonna try this. We're gonna get a hot dog bun. We're gonna put a banana in it.
I had 2 glizzies today.
Listen. Hot dog bun, banana, jelly, peanut butter.
Too much bread. Too much bread.
I think you'd eat it.
I'd give it a go, but I think it's too much bread. Hot dog ones are often too much bread, even for me. Even to just get it in, like.
Oh.
No.
So we need to get to eat the stretcher.
You get like they need to have like smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I told my girl to make me
It looks great, but that's a lot of bread.
back with this, I wouldn't even be.
We'll get you the stretcher.
I don't think so.
I think it's a lot of bread.
Because it's a big round banana.
Continue.
Now that you have my interest.
Now talk about all the jelly that's on the deal.
Alright, here we go.
Your banana balances out your bread.
What?
Your banana balances out your bread.
Oh, that's a lot of white food. Isn't that the? Are you supposed to
Well,
not?
most people like white things. Ed?
I think the ratio is not going to be good. Like that sounds like a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
You don't have any bread in a fucking Sunday. No,
I don't like Sundays.
It's not Sundays.
I prefer a more Saturday night kind of guy myself.
It's just
I agree.
banana.
Don't nostril flare at me.
What if we got that and put it in like a
If you put it-
panini press?
If you put it in if you put it in a piece of bread, ghetto style,
Oh. Then you're all about it.
I'm all about.
Then there's not enough bread. Your banana's too much.
Never have I heard that before.
Okay, if you
Bread is too
if you
much.
have like a sub bun, then I see it being too much bread. But if you have a hot dog bun, then it's
Well,
not too much bread.
how big is your banana?
A normal sized banana.
Well, they make different size hot dog buns too, because they got like the regular ones, and then they got the foot long deals, and
Speaking of what size is your banana, the grocery store in town has bananas now that are this big.
Why?
I don't know.
that big around or that
No,
tall.
they're this tall, and you
Why?
can buy them in like they come in like little bundles of 16.
Is that a plantain?
No,
you
it says
backward
mini
shit.
bananas.
Are they green?
Yeah.
And you supposed to let them ripen?
I don't know because some of them are green,
Has,
and some of them are brown.
has anybody ate a plantain
Yes,
cooked?
yes.
Because you have to cook them, right?
No,
No.
you can eat
Yes.
it raw.
No, you're
Yes,
supposed
you
to cook
can.
them.
You can eat them raw, but you don't have to cook them. If you cook them, they're better with cinnamon and sugar. If you cook them.
I don't like cinnamon. I always heard you had to cook plantains.
If
Oh.
you
You
don't
could
like
not
cinnamon,
eat
then
them.
cook them in syrup and sugar. Like
I ate a raw
sprinkled
one.
with sugar on the end.
Okay.
Because the guy at work brought some.
You can eat them
I
raw. They're
always
just
heard
not
you're supposed
as good.
I just thought
heard
it
you were
was a
supposed
baby
to cook
banana.
them. You had to cook them.
What? Make it poopy? What?
I don't know.
I fucking don't mind. I eat it and
I don't know, but if you go to the grocery
Two
store,
in
and
one.
buy-
We live in America where we
because
eat
you're off work
all
tomorrow.
kinds of super healthy chemicals.
I really want this orange one.
What can your gut not handle? What?
I want the orange one. It's all the way at the
Well,
bottom.
go get the orange one.
You're off work tomorrow. Go get little tiny baby bananas
how do you know he's off work?
because it's Friday and it's Luke. Luke's
Wow.
always off on Friday.
I know you weren't listening to his phone, his little conversation in there in the living room when
Yes,
he
I was
said
because he said
HR is calling him in tomorrow morning to
No,
ask his true feelings
no.
about
HR
work.
wanted him at 3:30. HR wanted him at 3:30.
So I could not
That
have a
is
job
not
on
the time.
next Monday. Whew.
Well,
It's gonna be a bad day.
we need you to come up here and talk to us.
They sent JoJo the forklift driver in there and she asked a bunch of questions. We're like, I don't have the answers to those. I guess we'll look into that and see why
Oh.
all those things are the way you said they are. That seems odd. Huh. Okay. Whatever.
She's still wondering about that.
Just make it easy to go to work and do my job. Don't make it difficult. That's I mean, you know.
I think they need to incorporate a company fine if you don't have, like, to buy a parking pass. Like, you get issued one, and then if you need another one, it's $45.
That's the way it was with we have a badge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
but
you-
you know how many different vehicles Luke drives? Luke wouldn't have Ryan or whatever.
I would.
That would
You have a
suck.
badge
That
that
would
you
be
get
good.
into the building with, and there's a door on the outside that'll open for anybody, and then there's a door on the inside, like the foyer, that'll only open if you have this special badge.
Why is it? I thought it was a. Everyone always calls it a foyer. Why'd you call it a foyer?
Because it's the fancy way to do it.
Because when we drink with our pinkies up.
Nice.
Is it foyer? Foyer? I think it's foyer.
It's French.
I don't
I've
know.
always heard foyer. I've never heard foyer.
Well, back in 2000,
That's.
I was born in '99.
yeah.
I always heard it foyer.
Ed,
Foyer or foyer?
I don't fucking know. I don't use them. I don't know.
Yeah, none of us are that fancy enough to have that thing in our actual house, so it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, actually, you do. You do.
Thank you very much.
yeah, we're fancy over here.
It's a 4A.
Is that what you call that?
Pinky out. I don't know. It's
It's like
not.
a
Is it big enough to be a foyer?
Oddball mudroom.
Which is not much bigger than the one we have at work.
It's dual entry, I think is what it's called.
I don't know, but if you're not, if you're looking down, you'll walk right into the
Yeah.
shit. Just
Dual entry. I'm all about that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Brown chicken burger. Oh.
you guys are off.
So, today, we got a phone call. They were looking for
I have this orange one real quick. please.
someone, and I answered the phone. They're trying to sell me some solar power,
You're so hot when you're angry, like.
Solar power.
and I said, well, that's not. You called the wrong number, but tell me a little bit about this. Is your name Tyrone?
Tell me. Did they clone Tyrone? Did you watch that movie?
Mhm.
It's a pretty good movie. I'll tell you what.
But I was just laughing because I was just like, I was hoping you were calling about the gangbang.
Are you naked right now?
Click.
I need
I
a
am.
bath this weekend.
I'm naked
Really?
right now.
Why the fuck do you hang up on me?
Oh yeah, dude, I did that to the little extended car warranty motherfuckers because I always lead off with my old truck.
Can't you just switch your phone to not take calls unless they're in your contacts?
Yeah, but where's
That's
the
what I do.
fun in that?
You're not getting any candy.
Because
No.
I can only say I'm naked right now so many times a day before, it loses its luster.
Do you think it's normal that you belch so much?
I don't know. Do I belch?
It's a lot, motherfucker.
Do I belch too much?
You got some acid reflux problems.
Really?
It's constant. This whole time.
I did
I had
twice.
several beers today.
Well, I get that.
How many times are you supposed to fart a day before it's not normal?
That's an
Anything
excellent
over
question. Huh?
Anything over one?
17
Seriously?
17 to 20 times a day is normal for an average human to flatulate.
So how many times do you
I don't do that.
flashlight?
117 million? Fucking. Not that many.
I don't do that. I don't even come close to
Yeah,
it.
but you don't even
Yeah.
know you're flatulating most of the time when you do.
Ooh, I probably do it in my
What?
sleep.
Yeah.
I know when I fart, motherfucker.
My asshole has feeling. You can tell when you fart.
Now, I think Wade doesn't know that he farts sometimes. Cause the room that we have.
Well, if you
our
fart, it
maintenance
goes-
room- Our maintenance room.
Good, yeah, maybe.
Our maintenance room is very, very, very not big.
Very, very
So-
not big.
You walk in, if somebody broke in there, you know what happened. Oh my. So I walk in, I'm like, oh, man. I get my shit and I walk out.
Like,
Come back in there later, he's fucking still in there, and it's worse. I'm like, dude, do you have a problem with gas today or what? He's like, what?
Yeah.
You got a problem
Like
with gas
20
today?
you
He's like, I didn't fart. I'm
You
like,
can fart 20 times a day and it's normal.
motherfucker, the only people that come out of this fucking room is you and me. And I know I didn't bust ass when I walked in here. I walked into the ass.
I walked
walk
into the ass.
God damn it.
Motherfucker. That's what. Get one of them little tree deals for the car and just
Dangling from his back
hang
belt loop.
it on his back belt loop, brother.
So many parts
Ooh,
it goes
what scent are you
fluff
gonna get?
of
Black ice.
black ice.
Fucking whores.
Yes.
It's the only smell.
Unless there's a bourbon
It did
flavor.
warmer than one day. I opened the door. I was about to walk in. He's like, hey, I didn't want anybody to come in here. Yeah, I'm like,
So you're gonna
Gotta
stand
go.
in it and pass, like,
I guess you could take one of them charcoal briquettes and crush it up and pull his pants back and dump it in his fucking.
what are you doing? It's a filter.
Start
Don't,
this.
not one of the Instalight ones. That might cause some severe burnage, but it's a regular old briquette. Charcoal briquettes are leftover from the Ford company.
Do you know why
They were a throwaway thing that Ford figured out how to make briquettes out of
to make money off?
to make money off of stuff he was throwing away.
So they're using the wood.
For whatever in the car. And they were the shavings and they
Ball them up.
balled them up and glue or whatever they did and made briquettes out of them. And started selling those. So Kingsford is tied to Ford. Useless knowledge.
Do you know why they wet down coal when they
And now you know.
carry it?
Why they what?
Wet down coal when they carry it in the train cars?
So it doesn't catch
So
fire.
it's not combustible as much?
Useless facts.
Even if you plug your Tesla into the electrical grid, you're still using coal or wind power or whatever to charge your fucking Tesla. So you're not getting away from.
You're still the carbon footprint.
Yeah.
You're still on it.
I followed a stupid red Tesla around Wichita the other day and I could have punched him in the back of the head.
So,
I do want to drive one, just.
they're fast.
Are they?
Well, if they're quick as fuck, then maybe people should learn how to drive them quick as fuck or don't
Yeah.
own one. Don't drive in the fast lane with a fast car if you're not gonna drive
They're gonna
fast.
run their battery down.
Yeah, they only got so many.
Kind of like the
It's
BMW
the
that was racing.
merging onto the
Out
highway
of my
thing
way.
that really irritates the piss out of me.
I'd be the one that
If you can't get up to highway speed before you're on the highway, then you have no business driving. If you're at 45 and you're coming into the on ramp and you're still at 45 when you merge into traffic,
Get the fuck off the highway.
get out the way.
I hate that shit. Almost every morning when I go to get on 235, we hit that fucking
Then
ramp.
people from Clearwater
And
will
they're
just
just like-
pull out right in front of you.
They give no fucks at all.
None at all.
And they
None
pull
at
out slow
all.
as
So-
There'll
fuck.
be
I got
nobody behind me for 2
Hammer
miles,
down.
and they will pull out in front of me.
So I had. Would it be wrong of me to create a Facebook page?
When they pull out slow in front of me,
the
I ride
idiots
their ass.
of Clearwater that pull out in front of you, and then just take a picture of their tag and put it on that page.
Clearwater pullers.
Just
He's not fucking wrong.
Clearwater
It's every
pull-outs.
time.
Yeah.
And you're fucking. I'm usually fucking. When I'm coming
you,
to that, I'm
and
fucking.
you know what gets
And they're
me? is-
usually a pretty good vehicle too.
Yeah.
It's not like the shit we see in Conway. They're usually Clearwater people have
well,
Nice
this
shit.
is what I
pretty
don't
nice
get.
stuff.
Okay, you see my truck, and you're like, "Oh, that thing is slow. He's not moving." If you pull out in fucking front of me, and we can't drive
Oh,
the speed limit, but at the time I get to you, I'm going to turn on my light bar. I'm going to switch my tune, and I pray to God you have your window down because you're not going to be able to fucking see.
My sister wants to drive in the carpool lane. She put a couple skellies in the back of her car.
Seems legit.
Oh,
How long have they been here?
A minute.
Well, mom and dad, how long you been?
Nice. But I really want to start that group.
There's a Wichita one on Facebook.
Every
Wichita bad drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Morning.
thing's fucking
And 2.0
hilarious.
and yeah.
every morning. Somebody's got to pull out. Or what I like is like when I'm coming home.
Not that I'm against pulling out.
Well, sometimes you got to pay. But like when I'm coming
I'm
home,
not going to Zanzibar
when
to get chicken curry or whatever he said. That's all.
when I'm coming home and they try to race me, and then we can't do over 60 the whole way to fucking Clearwater Road. There once again, no one is behind me.
It is a thing.
I just use the side of my finger, and when I can't use
But
the
it
side
is
of
a
my
thing.
finger, I
It
use
is
my
a thing.
teeth.
I saw a handicapped person that had a device that you could slip underneath the tab and open up your can that way. And I was like, just use the other can.
How do you start the first one?
Because you have two cans.
What if you only drinks one?
Nobody likes a quitter.
No one likes somebody who paces themselves.
Right.
You either are in it or you're not.
All in, baby.
So. So did you look up our government giving that money?
What money?
The 24 billion dollars that we just gave to Ukraine through the Clinton Foundation, so they can manage it for them.
Yeah, they're gonna manage it all right. Right back in their pockets.
What happens if the government shuts down at the end of this?
Yeah, they're shutting down in
This
like
month.
October.
If they can't reach a,
It's the 1st of October.
does that the money? Guess what? The money to Ukraine still goes through them.
Well, it already went through. The money to Iraq already went through.
So, if we look back in history, what's happened to all the people that we've ever gave money to or funded,
They fucked us in the end.
and we end up fighting them in a war later? All the Afghani rebels that we funded, we're now fighting as Taliban with our own guns against us. So, are we going to fight Ukrainians here in 10 years?
No, I think we're going to be fighting Russia.
In China? Well, if you go by what the Simpsons say, yeah. Or what Alexa says, actually.
Yeah.
The election's not going to take place because we'll be at war, and they don't have to
They don't have to
give
fear.
up the election. I think things are gonna, yeah,
Shit.
shit the bed.
Mm.
It's not gonna be good.
So I want to apologize to you now. I lied to you. The drag races are not this Saturday. They're next Saturday.
My ankles are hurting for nothing.
Yep.
You know how much I've been running in those heels to try to preparate for this thing.
Well, put some Bengay on there. Ice them. and get
Oh,
ready.
oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? I put some Bengay.
Well, they
He
got
thought-
It's like,
He honestly thought that this weekend was gonna be like Friday was the 6th, 7th, and 8th of October when we were supposed to be like,
a week behind.
he's yeah.
I'm a week early.
And I've been trying to drill that in his head all fucking week, and he just got it this morning.
I like to come early.
No, that's late.
Is that
It's
why he's
Thursday.
telling us he's moving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's not gonna be for 3 months, but it's, you know,
well, it's like, okay, whatever, I guess that's what he
he's
does.
gonna be packed up living out of boxes for,
That's why. Have you not been in the front room?
No, because they
Yes,
got
I
told to come to the back door.
Everyone likes the back door.
It's not as fun as you think.
Exactly.
It's like a ring.
Somebody.
It doesn't completely envelop everything. It's just like a ring right there, and then
But somebody did wake up at 2 o'clock this morning and thought they were late for work.
This motherfucker, I am
I
dead
do that.
fucking. No, listen. I am dead fucking asleep on him. The dog is on the back of my head. Maverick's on my legs. I'm passed the fuck out. And he goes,
kind of weird co-sleeping shit
He
you
goes,
guys got going on.
get off me. I'm late for work. I gotta get up. And he sits on the
And
side of the
throws
bed
you off you?
and grabs his phone and goes, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Lays
that's
back
exactly
down.
what I say.
And I said, I was like, you motherfucker, you woke up me, Rhea, and Maverick, and you're already back fucking sleeping? No. Go take your
Maybe,
goddamn
maybe
dog
you
out.
shouldn't sleep on top of
Right.
the person that wakes up first in the morning.
I have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Now I do it on my
We're gonna get you a
bring.
a stuffed
Oh, dude,
jade
it was
pillow.
like-
You
just
start
had that
walking to
dream,
get my
like-
clothes, and
My
it's
head
like,
goes here, and my hand goes here,
Like, I was
Back.
just like,
and my leg goes over his
oh shit, I overslept. But I set my alarm. Get up. And then I'm like, oh shit, never mind.
I was so fucking mad. So fucking mad.
I slept. I mean,
So what did you do while he was asleep and you were awake?
I played on my phone until like 2:15, then I'm back to sleep, and then I was up again at 4:30 because my stomach hurt, and then went to the bathroom.
That's when I woke up. It's 4:30.
And I went back to bed, and then at like 5:30 his alarm went off.
I wasn't late to work.
Quality.
I mean, it was
I don't know if I could sleep with that many people
Usually there's one more dog in there too.
invading my shit.
Cause okay, so
Well, I just try to be. When I get up in there, I try to be like a big body Benz and just get as much
Yeah.
as I can to begin with.
Right.
No,
So you-
And then once I go to sleep, I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
I'm throwing elbows like.
So this weekend when it was him, me, and 3 dogs, Rhea sleeps on my pillow. Moose sleeps right here beside her, and then Maverick sleeps right below him. And then I get this much of the bed to lay on my side, and he lays like a fucking starfish in the rest of the
Comfortability.
bed.
Patrick.
You gotta be comfortable. I mean,
I tried to take a picture, but Rhea got up this weekend. I literally had this much room between Moose and Maverick and Jay.
old Steve Harvey said, if you take care of your body, it'll take care of you. So by God, I'm gonna take care of it.
My God.
so
And you
this
tell the
isn't
dogs
good?
to move, and they look at you like,
Oh no, this is good for
what did
you
you just say?
in moderation.
It's
That's
fine.
the next beer name. We're gonna come up with a beer named Moderation. It'll be a Christian beer.
Ooh, Rolling Christian.
And that was
What?
me. That wasn't Lukey. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Turkey.
Go, 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 go. You didn't turkey him all night.
Oh, I forgot about it till just now.
And I didn't say
Okay.
bear.
Look at all these fucking cuts and.
I mean, what do you do with those hands? Do you beat off with them?
Well, that one, yeah. I'm a righty, but it's I can't. I have to go left.
I mean, with all those cuts and stuff?
Yeah.
What if they get infected?
Well, if you use sanitizer as lube, you'll be fine. You better be fucking quick. I'll tell you that much. It's hard to keep. It's hard to keep an erection when everything burns.
Ow!
Is that how you train yourself for like when you don't want to do it?
Oh, Lady Gaga! Oh, whatever!
Oh shit. Exactly. Exactly. She knows what I'm talking about.
My legs hurt. I sat like that too long.
Tampons or pads?
Tampons. Pads are disgusting.
Tampons are bad for you, though.
I don't use either. I haven't used either in 5 years.
I'm just saying. I saw a thing today that said that they're
If you leave them
riddled
in
with
for too
chemicals and they're terrible for you.
What if you soak them in vodka first?
Well, then they don't go in the hole they're supposed to go in.
Oh,
They're supposed to go in the other hole.
get that little.
We didn't do that. Then everyone can enjoy those.
Get the little.
Yeah.
You've been drinking.
I used to have a flask that looked like a tampon. I took
Yeah.
it to prom.
We had prom in the same building that
We got fucking breathalyzed.
well, you should be alright if you had to use the tampon.
That's why I took my tampon flask. Because we got breathalyzed before we even let in the door. So I said, fuck you all, and I had 3 of them.
We had prom in the same building. My grandfather had his 50th anniversary, and he was in the Air Force, so he was on the Air Force Base, Colorado. No.
Beautiful views.
I don't know. I spent most of it looking for alcohol.
Was that girl there? The titty
She was.
Titty holder.
hand holder.
Titty.
Old hand holder lady.
Hand. Am I missing something? Yes, that's the one. Yeah. From the photo.
Yes.
You're holding her titty?
Can we
Is it
recreate
holding
that photo?
We can. You're gonna have to eat a couple more sandwiches though,
Oh yeah.
and shrink,
Noodles, no help. She's not banging.
and become Mexican.
Oh.
Oh shit.
No, not for me.
You
Can we
love
get
that
her to do
question?
it?
Oh. Probably. We'll have to travel to Colorado and
Oh, road trip.
go to a crystal shop. And,
When is your sister gonna come in?
I don't know.
Wait till we're in the new studio.
Okay. Fair enough.
It'll be better set up.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So how do you?
Speaking of new studio, do I have to move? Like, do we have to set up all those egg crates in the new studio?
No, not yet. So hear me out. I found some shipping containers.
Shipping containers.
Explain your shipping containers, because I said the same thing Luke did when he told me.
Like a box. The boxes. Those big boxes.
What are you gonna
Little
do to them?
big metal
I
train
want-
boxes.
Yeah, I want to put like 2, 3 of them together and make a garage, like a hangout room. Can we weld the top, cut the middles all out, and still be structurally sound?
No, it won't be.
You have to leave post. That's why Dad's
You're gonna have
office
to
had
have
2
posts
metal
in there.
posts.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we can leave the fucking post.
Well, unless you do a header,
Yeah.
Three
So,
headers or
you
so.
still I-beam header for it, but the roots of those things are fucked. Or they're not. People have tried to build underground stuff with those, and then the roofs cave in on them because they're not
well, I know a roofer.
structurally sound.
Well, there's no rafters in there. We'd have to put rafters.
Even for a garage, I mean, you could make it a lean-to and just make it
Hangout room. Okay, like essentially podcast studio, outdoor kitchen,
TV for football.
hangout room.
If an outdoor kitchen is inside your shipping container, it's not an outdoor
Fucking
kitchen.
have a lean-to off of it. Just a place to hang out. Okay, a fucking hangout room.
Come on, Cave.
Yes.
With the occasional Google.
Can put a header up, but you don't have the money for it.
Maybe.
Man cave with a Google.
They're expensive.
Maybe. I'll let that one go. I won't even dignify that with.
Go with something
Not
small,
it
still
is.
gonna be expensive. That long.
Because I was
It's
going
need
to.
be a decent
So it's,
thickness. to
So-
support.
it's 10 foot
Depends
wide.
on how many you're gonna connect together.
Well, what if I just got one? It's 10 foot wide.
One's no big deal. 2, you're gonna need a header. 3, you're gonna need a header of some sort.
You know, I'm starting to really think you guys are fucking dragging my pants.
I don't want the shit to fall on top of me.
Kind of like Luke was more worried about my life hanging the mirror on this.
No, it's not like I have any knowledge of putting containers together. Or anything.
I'm saying, okay, is 10
You're-
foot by 18.
You're correct for
enough
the wrong reasons, but
That is
yes,
still in their bedroom.
10 foot
Leaning
by
up against the
18.
dresser.
Yeah.
you're correct for the wrong reasons.
Is that big enough to hang out? Like, go in there, stud it, insulate it, soundproof it.
Styrofoam, furring strips, glue.
Well, I was just gonna do
Okay.
2x4s and insulation, and then
Do you have how big a shipping container is?
it's 10 foot by 18.
10 foot wide by 18.
Yes.
Right, and then you put a 2x4 in there on its edge, right?
Well, maybe you could do
So now you're down to
1.5.
9.5. Plus you're putting plywood on there.
Do sheetrock.
Okay.
1/4 inch sheetrock. Just saying, is that enough room to?
10 by 18. What's this room?
That's probably 10 by 15-ish. Maybe a little more. 10 by
I bet
12.
this is wider than 10.
That's wider than 10 because that's more than 2
I
of me.
feel like it's wider than 10.
That's maybe like 2.5 of me.
It's wider than 10.
Yeah.
That's longer than.
Sorry, Lukey.
Okay.
I missed the chair.
No, you didn't. Come here. Or wait, let me take
So
my
it'd
shoe
be
off first.
approximately
There.
My sweaty foot.
this size.
So is that big enough for a fucking
Yeah.
table?
I mean, 18's is probably wide enough for a walled-off studio. But are we gonna have a TV up on the wall and like
oh yeah, we'll get like all
Yeah.
sophisticated.
googly stuff?
Oh yeah.
Google, check this out.
Google was sitting right fucking here, and you guys don't say that or do that anymore. So
We don't ask you to look up stuff anymore.
exactly.
You're part of the group, fuckface.
You made the cut. Jesus. Take it.
Then why is my name still Google?
Because I'll always try
Because
to
it
be
is.
Google.
Just like my name's fuckface.
You just called me fuckface.
Fuckface 1 and Fuckface 2.
Welcome to the group.
My buddy John, that's what he used to say to everybody. If I called him from hey, fuckface. Then I start talking about whatever I talk about. So every time he calls me, like, hey, fuckface. So I hadn't seen or heard from him for a few years.
Yeah.
And I get this random fucking call. And I answer. I'm like, hello. He's like, hey, fuckface, what's going on? I'm like, who the fuck is this?
If I haven't seen you in a minute, it's gonna be something like that. Hey, you bag or fuckface or something like that. Like I stopped at the pit stop on the way home, right? And she goes, "What's your name?" Douchebag. What's your name? I need to know who to charge this to. I said, well, I turned to the guy next to me. Go, what's your name? Fred? Oh yeah, my name's Fred. No, what's your name? Douchebag, fuckface,
I need you to sit on my face.
douche canoe, any something,
Whatever.
whatever.
Crazy Karen?
Yeah, oh, it was. I finally met.
Did you remember?
No, I
When did
didn't.
it come back to
She
you?
just
No.
keeps talking.
I did not.
She talks a lot.
That's the whole about that's the whole decade that's going, I guess.
So does you know her from somewhere? Do you know her from somewhere? Like,
No, I don't know. Nowhere.
He
I just
doesn't
thought maybe
remember
you
her.
had an escapade that
He doesn't
Oh, I
remember.
very well could have.
He doesn't remember.
blocked out.
I very well could have.
That's when he found out a raccoon will fit.
7.
And I had to use spicy Cheetos to get it to come out. It burned.
I very well could have.
Oh, you got 9 seconds
For what?
till it's over.
For an hour?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can go over an hour. if we choose to.
Can we?
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right.
So I mean, this way's not really like so pressed on time limit, but just gotta probably watch it because I don't know how. We haven't really pressed the limit on what we
We've
can
gone
end up
2
with.
minutes over
There's what?
when we uploaded.
Well, we can.
What's the matter?
The last one we went over 2 minutes.
And it had a problem?
No, it uploaded.
What pushing on you, bro? What?
So
Favorite game on your phone?
I don't have any games on my phone.
What? Really?
I have a nail game and it's for the kids. I don't play games on my phone. I have TikTok. And sleep.
Yours?
Lemmings.
What is that?
His
Oh.
phone's not upgraded enough to play it.
All these little lemmings. Lemming is an actual animal. They all fall out of this little thing, and you're supposed to get them to their home,
Ooh.
right on the screen.
You
They will
personally
just
do that?
walk that way until they encounter a wall, and then they'll turn around and walk that way. And then you can make some of them build stairs. You can make them, some of them block. It's an old game from the 90s.
I've never been a real big gamer.
That's too
Except
bad.
for that one year I was a gamer, but I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't good.
I can see why you wouldn't want to remember that.
Favorite game?
What's your go-to game, man?
Oh, hell
Fair enough.
no. I need to play a game. Alright.
What do you do while you're
We
pooping?
used to play games. Watch videos.
What kind of videos? What kind of videos?
It depends. There's
Jeez.
lots of videos.
There's a guy
There's
who
the
got.
kicks, there's the snaps, there's the something else.
There's a guy who just got kicked out of Menards. I think it was a Menards. He's an employee, but he had to watch the hub to poop. And
What's the what?
the pee hub.
Oh,
What the fuck? What?
Just, and he thought his earbud was connected.
oh, it was. It was also connected to.
It was not connected.
Oh,
And I don't know what the fuck he was watching, but they were waiting for him when he came out. To ask him what he was doing. He's like, I just, it helps me relax.
I understand how that helps.
think
you
about
relax.
Jorge backing up to my stuff and just naturally makes
Oh,
my
watch the
anus
video. They
relax and I can let it all flow.
they asked Ron White, like, well, what's your go-to movie? He goes, well, it used to be Penny looking for her dad at the logging cabin. And they go, is that a Porto? He's like, well, yeah. I mean, you want me to watch something else over and over again?
I remember those back in the day when they were on tape. It was so nice.
Oh, because you
Yeah. You get done and you stop the tape and you pull it out. And then the next time you put it in, it's fresh material every time.
ooh.
It's not like DVDs nowadays where you
Yeah,
gotta
just-
fast
yeah.
forward. Yeah, I gotta fast forward. I've seen this part. Oh, jeez, yeah. Oh, yes, the mole. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
In one case where be kind, don't rewind. Just let her sit for a minute. It'll be fine. Still haven't subscribed to anybody's OnlyFans. I can't do it. Just can't.
Are you, when your wife owned the DVD store, did you ever rewind your DVD or just send it back?
I never did. I mean, I
Send it
thought
back. She
I
didn't
probably got
charge
the
you.
hookup.
She ain't gonna charge you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be the only one that is gonna get that one again anyway.
Yeah.
Toy Story 1 brown. That was the one Jack went for every time. It was a Toy Story movie, and it was in a brown case. And he called it Toy Story 1 brown.
One brown.
So did you buy that one?
That's
Oh, yeah.
How many times?
Through renting it?
Yeah.
Oh, probably 8, 9 times.
And you always returned it? Well, you returned it, so she.
Well, I returned it, yeah. Sometimes I put a different one in there just so she'd call me, and I'd be like, "Oh, did I do that? I'm sorry.
Let me
You
come right
just
up
come
here."
over and I'll swap it out for you." A tea.
A little teaser.
You know.
Is that how you hook
How many
up?
times did we ask her to put
Every time I
the
went
naughty
in there.
movie in there?
Every time I went in there.
I'm telling you.
She would have made so much money.
Oh, she would have.
I mean, because there's a lot of perverts in this town.
There was,
Yeah.
or there is.
There is.
Yes. No way.
I mean, she would have retired.
Oh yeah.
So, can I identify as retired and get paid? Start collecting benefits?
Ooh.
Just, I'm asking for a friend. Which is this guy. Can I say I'm retired and then still work 40 hours and then be like, hey, okay. So,
I think so. Why couldn't you?
I want to try it.
I mean, what are they gonna do?
Not pay me?
Right. You haven't fulfilled all the requirements. Well, I thought we lowering all the requirements because
Yeah.
it don't take shit to be a woman anymore.
Yeah. Well,
How
All
do
you
you
gotta do
guys?
is, all you gotta do is say you're a woman.
yeah.
And I'm a woman, right?
Yeah.
I can pee wherever I want.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just say
Retired.
I am what I am.
Retired. I want to be retired.
That'd be awesome.
So I can enjoy it.
That'd be great.
I want to remember it.
What happened to pensions? Remember those?
Oh yeah, they're done. All right, boys. I think we should call it. Like, follow, share,